So now arrived in Halong Bay after a very eventful journey from Hanoi. We got here yesterday. We're now sitting on the roof of the hotel. So just thought I'd do a quick recap on Hanoi and our thoughts of what it's like. So Hanoi was great, had a really good time. We were there 6 days, which I think in reality was too much. I think if you're gonna, a lot of people who go to Hanoi use it as a base to go touring to places like Halong Bay, Ninh, the Perfect Pagoda. And I think for there, 6 days is pretty fine. 2 or 3 days to look around Hanoi and see the sights, and a few days of excursions. 5, 6 days there on our own, just walking around, was probably too much. I really enjoyed it. Really, a lot of what you do is just walk around, soak up the atmosphere, have a few drinks, have some food, walk around the old town, look at a few sites, etc. But 6 days is probably too much. But we've done it, we've seen it. It probably didn't help that both of us had a slight cough, weren't feeling 100% after 3 days travelling. I think the cough was brought on with the rabies jab, but the noise and the constant cars and traffic and everything in Hanoi is quite overwhelming. So landing into that and doing it for 6 days has been quite a lot. So we're quite enjoying the fact that we've now got a few days to relax in Halong Bay. When we decided where to stay in Hanoi, a lot of recommendations kind of suggested the old town. So we booked a hotel called the Solaria Hotel, which is a 4-star hotel right in the middle of the old town, which was about £75 a night. Hotel was great, really good, about 9 floors, a little boutique hotel. Not much space for sitting around, but the rooms were nice, a nice rooftop bar, breakfast was good, and there was a really nice restaurant underneath, and the staff were superb, looked after us really, really well. The drawback with the hotel, whilst the location was fantastic, is the noise in the old town. We were on the 8th floor, didn't matter. The noise through the windows is unbelievable. There is the Hanoi public address system starts talking to the citizens from about 6:30 in the morning. There are cars, there's scooters, there's people shouting. It is really difficult, even with soundproofing. You can still, a light sleeper would really, really struggle. We were okay, but you were aware of it all the time. So if that's not for you, there's a lot of other choices. There's some really nice 5-star hotels a bit further out, but you're not right in the midst of it all. There's also low budget hotels, etc. But there's a number of decent 4-star hotels for about £70-80 a night if that's what you want. Or there's hostels, there's everything you can possibly imagine, right up to 4-star, sort of 5-star, £300 a night hotels as well. So I'm pretty happy with where we stayed, but it was loud. Food and drink in Hanoi is great. There's everything from street food to mid-level restaurants where you can eat a decent meal for probably £20 a night. Street food is £2 or £3, if that. Beer is between £1 and £2. Wine is more expensive. There is a number of bars around, and there's a big bar street where everybody's out. We've had one night out there which is pretty full on, full of tourists, expats, Vietnamese, loads of people out there. The other thing you notice everywhere is coffee shops. The Vietnamese love their coffee. There's, God knows, hundreds of them in Hanoi, and they're everywhere. We tried some coconut coffee, tried some other local coffees. I haven't tried egg coffee yet, we'll get to that. But yeah, sport for choice, food and drink. Getting around and seeing stuff, we walked pretty much everywhere. The challenge with that is the traffic and the sheer volume of scooters and cars, not only on the road, but also they're all pulled up onto the sidewalk, so you're constantly moving around. And that's okay for a couple of days, but if you're doing it for 4 or 5 days, again, it's pretty overwhelming and pretty tiring to keep wandering out. You got to have eyes in the back of your head all the time. So if you're feeling 100%, that's great, but as I say, we weren't feeling our best over those 5 days, so that wasn't ideal, but it was manageable. We got used to it, and it was fine. It's part of the experience, but you need to be aware of it. People with limited mobility, it would be really, really stressful. So to summarise, don't miss Hanoi. It's noisy, it's loud, it's overwhelming, it's got a character all of its own. It's well worth seeing, but you only need a couple of days there. So I'm really glad we went, but I'm kind of also glad to leave. So we are now in Halong Bay. We've got a few days here. We're going on a couple of cruises, at least one cruise anyway. We'll see how we get on with that. But I'm on the 40th floor of our apartment. The sun is shining. I'm sitting on a sunbed and starting to relax again after the stresses of Hanoi. So I'll keep you posted and see you all again soon.